he's going to give us good laughter. He's been to our MOPS group a couple of times as speakers, so we put your hands together for James.
Thank you for the clapping. That was amazing. This is what a crowd. Did you guys know you're going to meet with this many alumni and current MOP people? Did you know that? No? It's okay to talk. She'll talk the whole time. She's like that. When I pulled into the parking lot, I think every minivan in the area is here tonight. And some of you have the stick figures on the back. Who's a stick figure sticker on the back or minivan? Who's admitting you are? Okay, yeah. You know, it's funny, when you see those stick figures, we know what's happening. You're telling a little story. You're telling us, okay, we've got mom, dad, kid, pets, you get that. You don't see a lot of really, I saw one the other day, very transparent lady, obviously. It was a solitary lady and 17 cats. That's all that was on there. It was kind of sad, but I thought that lady, I wanted to talk with her. This is great to be here. We moved to where are we? Chatham. 11 years ago, and MOPS saved my wife's sanity. Absolutely, yeah, and which saves the husband's sanity also. It's directly connected. It was fantastic. We came here postpartum. Oh, I wasn't. I guess you were. And you guys, I'm in a room full of people that know what part of postpartum is, right? Yeah, and your husbands know what postpartum. If they don't, maybe they're not living anymore. You know, that's a rough time. Getting those calls as the husband from my wife saying, can you come home? I really miss you. I need you to come home so you can get out. Okay. And I would come home so I could get out. And it was good. But MOPS has been a blessing in our family, and obviously in your families too, because you've come here. We've got. Do you like to be called the mentors? The mentors? No. Meg is looking at me like, shut your mouth. I'll shut up right now. That's good. So yeah, very thankful for MOPS. This is great to be here. You guys have got a lot on the go here. I'm not going to take a lot of your time, but someone said, just let's keep it light, keep it super light, and we're doing that. You got snacks? Did you get into them yet? Oh no. So yeah, I'm kind of blocking the snacks, which is never a good idea. With MOPS people, I was told. No, she's saying, don't do that. When you're with this many MOPS, and I have learned from my wife that you moms you have special skills that are they're learned and they're shared amongst yourselves. But things like counting. Anyone do the mom counting? You ever hear that? I'm on one! You know, or anyone in your home, sometimes you walk in, you hear this off in the distance, 2! The kids are scrambling all over the place. You know, no one ever knows what happens when the numbers get higher. It's always 2.5! The kids are panicked, and yeah, I don't even know. Sometimes she counts for me too. I'm on 2! And then it's get ready for whatever comes your way. This is great. As a married man with a rough beginning, I'm not sure what your husbands are like, but I had no idea as a young man what was even going to attract a woman. You know, I didn't know how to do that stuff. It took me years to figure out, and you ladies can confirm this, I'm sure. Women really love guys with jobs. Okay? Yeah, it's kind of attractive. It's attractive. It took me years to figure that out. And that bumpy thing on the back. Oh, and a spine. And a spine, yeah. Man with a job and a spine, you can really write your ticket. I found my lady that way, and it was a good thing. We in our marriage we do a lot of we learn from each other. I learned there's mom's way, and that's it. That's okay. That's okay. Things get done. Dad's way is usually always done with one hand. I don't know if you notice that. Dads push strollers with one hand. We get the milk out with one hand. We do feed the baby with one hand. Sean, did you ever change a diaper with one hand?
Tried.
We tried. Yeah. Try to make it look cool, but it doesn't work out. Yeah. You probably can tell, especially folks that are closer, that I used to be cool. Did anyone notice that at all? A long time ago, in the 80s probably, he was cool for 20 minutes, but as I'm getting older, and Sean is kind enough to be here, he's doing a documentary on the perpetual midlife crisis, and so he's filming this tonight, and I think that's what you said you're doing. Yeah. Okay, he was polite about it. But you know, when you get a little bit older, and I can't speak for a woman's experience, I only know the man's experience, our bodies start to change. That's not just a lady thing, that's guys' bodies are changing. When I was younger and sleeker and stronger, I didn't know what a skin tag was. I didn't know what they were. Today I have a skin tag, it's like a third nipple. But it's in my armpit, so that part makes it even more awkward. It's like a mushroom in a ditch, and it's horrible. But I'm married, so, you know, she's got to take that. And so, it's coming off tonight. She said, okay. The whole surgery kit, that's okay. That's good. I'm tough. But, you know, a guy that used to be cool, I lose track of where the boundaries are sometimes. Like, I just turned 40 years ago. 6 years ago. I can't even remember. And last summer did something that brought a lot of shame to our clan. I'll admit this, it's kind of therapeutic. I wore socks and sandals. Yeah. They were brown socks pulled way up. And now I said sandals, not Crocs. I'm not a loser. Like, don't throw me under the bus there. But the things happen as I get older, and being older, married, and being seasoned and garnering little bits of wisdom and raising kids, tough stuff. I'm not a competitive guy. Usually when there's guys here, I say I'm not even into sports. It gets really quiet. There's a guy in the back saying, "What? What did he say? You're not into sports? What are you into? Pinterest?" My wife signed me up. It wasn't my idea. But those crafts, I don't know, they draw you in. Getting older, things are changing. When not being a competitive guy, in marriage, that's where my competitiveness comes out. I like to win. I am a person, I'm a human. I don't get aggressive. I'm kind of like one of those annoying passive-aggressive people. Like, I'm going to get my way. Somehow, it's going to happen. But say, like, my wife, Leanne, has given me a lot of lists, a lot of things to think about. I'm a little lazy, too, I'll admit that. When she explained, there's the triad here. It's called lift the seat, potentially wipe the rim, put down the seat. That's a lot of work. I sit now. So who wins? Who wins? You know, obviously I have to win that one. That's okay. You know, I've been trained certain bundles of words, things like, you know, and ideas like always remember the wife's birthday. Burn that into your mind, right? And always remember to never call your wife the wife, right? Yeah. And always remember to never introduce your wife as your current wife. That's never a good spot. It's always awkward when that comes out. I'm thankful that my wife is designed differently than I am in every single way. When she says things that make sense to her, I accommodate because, again, I don't want you to win everything. So when she yells, "Would you get out of the shower to pee?" So I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to leave this perfectly good drain right here. Go all the way over here, dripping shower water, to this other drain. And, but I accommodate because I don't have to win all the time. She does not know, ladies, my wife does not know that urine kills athletes' foot fungus. Okay? It's science. But I didn't marry a scientist, and that's okay. That's okay. Again, I don't always have to win. Sometimes, as a man, and I'm telling you too many secrets here, probably, I'm sure, you might have to destroy this tape, because other weapons are going to kill me. Sometimes I get really sneaky wins that only I know about. Like, when I do empty the dryer lint, I often throw it behind the dryer. Sorry, guys. It's just you and me, and Walter's hiding in the closet. He's not going to tell anybody. He's telling nobody. I was expecting to go inside. You know, you got a lot to get into here. I'm very pleased to say that I'm a father of 5. Not bragging. No, that's okay. No. They're not worth it. Don't you do that. They're mostly good kids, but we have 5 because we didn't want 6. And that's, the experts say that 6 is the magic number. That's the number you want. If you're going to get into the game, you want 6. And that's because you got your whole story, you got your pallbearers already picked out for your end game. And so of course we got the 5 kids. We'll do like this flat tire thing at the end if I make it to that point. So that's but one thing with kids, you guys know this better than anybody. You know, the mentors, the MOPS know it, the moms know it, everyone knows this. Kids generate a lot of artwork, right? Yeah? Yeah? They make it at church. They make it on Wednesday, they make it at kids club, they make it at MOPS, they make it at school. Stuff piles up. Does it pile up for anybody? Yeah? Okay, it's getting awkward now. Okay, that's okay. My question to you, when can you throw it out? Right? That's beautiful, wow. You know, usually people go, never. Like, why are you lying? But I'll tell you, I know this from personal experience, there is nothing more tragic and heart-ripping than that little tiny voice you hear in your kitchen, and kind of a paper rustling sound, and a little kid comes out and says, Daddy, I found this in the garbage. You said you would keep it forever. It's like a piece of paper with a line on it. It's not even any good, right? And that's why you got to pour it on as a dad. And I say, usually my youngest will grab that and say, oh, Georgia, this is good. This is a good one. I don't know. And we kind of embrace. And I say, I don't know why your mother would throw this out. We got all the rings. So the lesson is really, you really got to push it way down in the girls, like under the coffee, under the bananas, everything like that. Yes? Yes? I've never heard anyone say that. That's, yeah, I've never seen that happen before either. That's, no, throw it as soon as you get home, you throw it out. I like that. Ladies, you got a lot to do. I'm so glad you're in the mood to laugh a little bit. My name is James McNeil. Enjoy the rest of your night.